Yeah, so good morning, traders. How are you guys doing today? I believe you guys are doing great. Today is actually Saturday, 3rd of May 2025. I actually don't do videos on Saturdays. I do my videos on Friday, but I was unable to do the video yesterday because of the rain that fell. I felt the noise was going to interfere in the sound. So last week I was unable to upload a video, and the reason why, because I actually got a gig that needed my attention. And by the way, if you are in need of a website, or you want a flyer, or you want to design a logo, I am your guy. You can reach out to me. I also do that by the side. So I could not upload last month because of the side gig I got, and because of that I have decided to take a different approach in the content delivery. So for now I will stop the whole trying to record the trade when I enter and trying to record the trade when I exit. So I'm going to be doing more of like a weekly breakdown on how the trade that I took during the week played out. Yeah, so and I believe it's going to be a much more better content, or it's going to be a much more educative content than me just showing my entry and my exit. So on April, so let me just show you how I performed in April. So April, I was able to end April with a win. I was able to end April with some percentage. So April, I was able to make about 1.2% April. That means I made about $1,200 in the month of April on the account. I would have loved to close higher, but it's what it is. Trading just give me what I want. But the good part is that I closed the month in a win. No matter how small the percentage is still better than break even or a drawdown. So I'm currently in the May competition, and May so far I was only able to take only one trade, and the trade I took was only on the 1st of May, which was on Saturday, and this was how the trade played out. So when I woke up in the morning, I normally do my analysis around 8 o'clock in the morning. So when I woke up in the morning, I was actually looking at this supply zone right here. I was believing that price was going to come to this supply zone right here before tanking down, right? At least I was feeling this supply zone right here was not going to hold. Right? It was a supply zone that was going to hold because of its gold, and our gold is very, very volatile. But then it was giving me signal that, or it was giving me sign that this supply zone might hold. So I decided to take the entry. I decided to take an entry around there. So this was how the trade played out on gold. So I had not taken the trade at this time. So this was where price entered my trade, and price just went straight to my TP2 straight up. This is the kind of trade I always like. No too much drama. This would have been my TP1 right here. Right? Around there would have been my TP1. Around there would have been my TP1. And here was my TP2. Sorry. So here was my TP2. So this gave me a 1:2, and that pushed my account to about 2%. So on the first day of trading, I ended up making about 2% on the account, which is about $2,000. Man, I was actually happy that the first trade I was taking for the month was a win. I like my first day being a win. I'm sure a lot of you would have known that this funded next account. I don't know why sometimes they'll just decide to just start giving you some kind of funny errors. So as you can see here on my return, I am up 2.1%. So it was a good start. All right. So next week, we'll definitely see how next week plays out. Hopefully, it continues. And one of the reasons why I even like this my approach is because I get to actually focus more on the chart instead of rather than having a more of like a split focus, right? Because I have to be thinking of okay what to say during the trade and the rest. So now I just get to focus on the trading itself. And so far so good. At least first trade 2%. I believe it's a good sign. I actually believe I actually do better when the camera is not really on. So but we'll see how May plays out. We'll see how everything goes. And we'll see how this approach goes too. So see you guys next week, Friday or Saturday. And bye for now.
Like and subscribe.
But if the sun goes out, I'll be waiting.